you smell what the smithy's cooking?
Welcome back everybody, and we got a game update. That's it. We're going to have the PvP tournaments. I'm going to go through the information that's been put onto the forum. So if that is not what you're looking for, then you've clicked on the wrong video today, because we're just going to discuss the information that has been put onto the forum. So as you can see right now, I've updated the newest kind of update. I've got now in the right corner where it says event active. It actually shows me the days, and hopefully there's not going to be any more Yoda showing there. So I can't see much more as a physical change. I've put the update in. I've had a large in-game update too of around 70 megabytes. A padlock on the ship, so that hopefully that is going to unlock over the next few weeks. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to jump onto the forums and we're going to have a look at the game update. Hiya, I'm excited to share this week's update notes for the 28th of September 2016. Please note it may take up to 24 hours before you see the update on Google Play or the App Store. Double note, not all of these changes will be visible in the game until all players are on the same version on the 29th of September. Players who have not updated the latest version will have their game automatically updated with the client restart on the 29th of September. So what that means is there's the update now, so I grabbed the update from the store already. I've seen some visible changes, as mentioned before, pretty much that now we've got a lock showing that it's locked for the ships. I can't see any tournament or any further changes. There is about a 70 megabyte of actual data it's asking me to download from time to time within the actual game. But other than that, I believe it's going to be the same with other updates until we're all on the same version. So what's new? The Geonosian Spy is now available in the Cantina Battle Stages 4 Mission D. Achievements have been added for completing Cantina Battle Stages. TIE Fighter Pilot is now the daily login character for the month of October. So we're going to see a TIE Fighter maybe? Maybe going to be our first kind of vehicle we're going to get for ships. Is he going to be a DPS character? Because the Empire does need that. It is lacking that extra bit of DPS. Wow, I'm excited for this TIE Fighter Pilot. Features. New event type, squad tournaments, allows players to compete for prizes including characters from the Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So characters, so it's not just a character, it's characters. A short in-game tutorial will explain the new tournament event. Tournaments are designed to provide a competitive environment for all players. We do this by grouping everyone by player level. Players level 30 to 39 compete, or by max squad power for players at level cap. So what that means is you're going to have, like I spoke about in my previous video, you're going to have kind of like levels like level 30 to 39, level 40 to 49, and so forth, and 80 plus pretty much, you know, if you're going to be level 70 to 79, and also those level 80 players that we spoke about and what's mentioned there, it's going to be kind of put into categories by your max arena power. So I don't know how that's going to come into effect, because if you've got people that had mods and they had kind of like 43,000, but they're nowhere near that now because the mods had a massive nerf. I don't know how that plays into the game or what they have actually done about that. To further ensure tournaments are competitive, players need to meet an entry requirement to join the requirement scale based on players' level, e.g. 9 characters at Gear 2 for level 40 to 49 players versus 15 characters at Gear 7 for level 80. So it looks like there's going to be a requirement of characters of what you have to have in the actual gear on there. So there's going to be some characters, some players that may not have 15 characters. So I don't know how that's going to fare and how that's going to work. But so far the tournament is looking good. I'm just liking the sound of it. Tournaments give players additional strategy by introducing the defensive squad. This is the squad other players will fight when they attack you during a tournament. A strong defensive squad can prevent other players from earning points. As players have less characters in the early levels, we scale the number of characters in a player squad based on a player level, e.g. 3 characters in a squad for level 30 to 39 versus 5 characters in a squad for a level 80. So that's pretty good. I'm liking the sound of that. It's catering to the beginners. It's catering to the less kind of like powered kind of players out there. So if they haven't reached there yet, they are not facing 5 characters. It does tailor it. Both the defensive and offensive squad require this number of characters. Squad tournaments limit players to 1 use of each character, rewarding a diverse roster. Every 24 hours, the characters are refreshed automatically, but players can also refresh characters with crystals. how much is the refresh is what I'd like to know. Because if it's 50 per character, then I don't know how well this tournament's actually going to go round. It may have lost my excitement right there. It's quite disappointing if it is 50 per character. If it was 10, I wouldn't really be too fussed about it. I'd think that's a fair number. But again, if it's 50, where compared to in the arena, that it's 50 for a timer refresh for a whole squad, I don't know how well this event will go down with a lot of players at this point. Players earn points in combat for each enemy unit they defeat and earn bonus points for their surviving units. These points scale based on the difference in cumulative points between the player and the opponent. Players are ranked based on cumulative points and receive rewards based on rank. The rewards scale based on the player's level grouping. In tournaments, the retreat button has been replaced with an end battle button, which allows the player to end the battle early and receiving points for the defeated enemies. This means to cover an edge in case there was an infinite stalemate occurs. So I guess we'll find out probably more information once this is actually launched. It's best to probably reserve judgment until it is out and until we get a couple of days into it, have a look at the rewards, have a look at what the refresh is. So far, I'm excited for the event, but I'm not excited for the refreshing with crystals. So bugs. In some instances, a player who did not enter messages in chat would not receive any messages from other players. Fixed an issue where the multi-sim button in campaigns would look active even though you couldn't sim. Navigating to unit details from a squad edit screen will now remain the current squad configuration when returning via the back button. Fixed issue where refreshing events would only visually update a single mission to show that is no longer on cooldown, now will refresh the entire list. Fixed an issue with Yoda icon displaying on the home screen if you've already completed the event. Yeah, that is annoying. Every time I've logged in when the Yoda event was available, all I seen was Yoda. Fixed an issue where starring up more than one character in a session would sometimes not complete during the second or a later run through of the animation sequences. Battle tooltips now sort above other UI elements. Corrected issue that would sometimes allow non-dark characters to be used on an ally unit in dark side campaigns. When applying taunt to a currently stealthed unit, the unit no longer remains the stealth shadow visual effect. On mission list, items refresh text now shows instead of a timer when you can refresh daily action caps complete. Now shows if you have no more temps before the challenge or event ends. The stealth transparent effect has been fixed to always display when the unit enters stealth. Stealthed units who receive a taunt lose their stealth, as well as the visual effects for the stealth. Fixed a bug that allowed Darka's unique ability to continue reviving allies after she has escaped a raid battle. I did not know about that, but it's too late. Fixed a bug that allowed escape to be available immediately to units entering phase 4 of the pit raid. Adjustments have been made to power calculations to more accurately reflect percentage-based statistics from mods in addition to statistics that equally affect two other stats, e.g. offense affecting both physical and special damage. That's interesting. I would definitely like to know more on that. I'd like to know a little bit more of how that's going to play out in the game, what's it actually going to do. I guess we're only going to find out in the live update of if characters act differently, if they're more powerful, if they're less powerful. But I would definitely like to see how that's going to reflect in the game. Is that going to up my squad power? Is it going to lower my squad power? We've upgraded from Google Play Services version 4.1.32 to 9.40 for Android. Players can upgrade themselves, or if they have an auto update enabled on their devices, they should have already gotten the new version. If the user has an out-of-date version, the game will prompt them to upgrade at startup. This prompt will then take users to Google Play Store listing for Google Play services. Please note that failure to upgrade will result in non-functional platform services, authorization, purchasing, etc. So yeah, definitely get that update when you can. So what's your thoughts on this? Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Please let me know in the comment below. And always, if you like this video, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do. I'm the Smithy D, and may the force be with you.